All right, so the really big secret here now, we got it cooked 3.5 ounces. What I normally only do eat after, unless like it's a family dinner night or go out to eat somewhere. But generally when I eat this like in my regular diet, I only eat this basically post gym. And then I'm gonna be training legs in 2 days as well, so this will be good. I try to put as much training around this as I possibly do, which is ground beef. Now this is some organic 93.7 ground beef. Like I said, I'll normally only eat this around lifting. So I'm gonna get into this, probably have 3 point something ounce. So whatever comes out to 20 grams of protein is what I'll have when I'm eating on now. First thing I get into, first thing I advise y'all get into as well, unless you do a protein shake. It's gonna be the fastest thing to get the protein, but instead of getting dextrose and simple sugars like that, just get your simple sugars from fruit. All right, keep it healthy. But simple sugars are super good post workout. It's the best thing you can have post workout. Simple sugars, and then like a whey protein would be the #1. But I'm getting everything from whole food. So cooking this protein, ideally it'd already be cooked. I ran on my turkey earlier. Didn't cook this yet, but I'm going to cook it now. And one more tip. One more thing that's really big. So I get this from Walmart. It's just organic, extra virgin olive oil. The only ingredient in this cooking spray is, where's it at? Right here at the top. Organic extra virgin olive oil. That's all you want. Don't use Pan. Don't use all them other garbage with emulsifier and anti-foaming agents. All that garbage, man. You don't need that. Still 0 calories and all. And honestly, like I added a good bit in here, but it may add a couple calories. You know what I'm saying? It's not really going to add much. Again, way healthier for you, and it tastes a lot better. So stay on top of this too. Again, see, it's all health, man. It's all health. Like again, if I'm eating ground beef, I want to go organic, or else I'm not going to buy it personally. Unless again, I'm eating at a restaurant or you know what I'm saying, the family night or something like that, where they didn't buy it. But when I'm doing it in the normal routine of things, that's how I'm going to go get it. Just as healthy as possible all the time. It's going to make you look the best, feel the best, sleep the best, age the best, everything, perform the best, literally everything the best. So I'm going to crack into this ground beef. Again, I already started eating on this meal. Had some grapes too, had that. Going to have some spinach, baby organic arugula, some organic carrots. That'll be it for this meal, and then I'm going to come back in, let's see, at 9 o'clock. So another hour and 22 minutes, and have my last meal, which is about, I think, 1,200 calories. So that's the biggest meal of the day. I'm only eating at 2,100 calories. You can see I saved the last, a lot of my food for the end of the day, the last meal, and I even space my meals out less throughout the end of the day. That way I'm fed more at the end of the day. But I think that's the best. I think it's the best way to do it to make you stay on your diet. Anyway, getting into this, ready to eat, ready to get this meat in here, ready to eat, ready to feed the body. Make sure you're feeding the body after the gym. If not, you're not getting the results back if you're not feeding it the right things after the gym. All right, see y'all here in a little bit. We're going to, I'll just check in a little bit and tell you what we're going to be doing. I want to say too, it's always best to leave, the most amount of carbs and protein, and I'll save the most amount of food that you have for around your training, like being before and after, right? Now, today's workout is the fastest day of my program. Okay, so normally I get done lifting, and then I basically have my meal 4 and 5 back like together at 9. You know what I'm saying? I have this meal I'm eating now with my meal at 9, so then I'm super loading it. But when I get done earlier at the gym, which isn't very often, but since I'm deloading, and then this is my shortest day, I'm back earlier, so I wasn't too far off when I would normally eat. Like I said, I'm eating, waiting a little bit, and then eating again at 9. But again, it's always better to save, especially your carbs and your more protein around your training time. That way, it's putting those calories more to use when you actually need them around there, and then the demand is created after the gym as well. If you're looking for a training program, meal plan program, macros program, fill out the first link in bio. Do online personal training. So I'm not going to give you a program. I don't have programs. I'm going to build you custom programs, diet and meal, diet side and workout side things. If that's something you're interested in, fill out the first link in the bio, and I'll get back to you. All right, so the really big secret here now, we got it cooked 3.5 ounces. Absolutely looking delicious. I don't know how the lighting's looking over there, maybe not good. But what we want to put on this to protect ourselves, again, health, some organic rosemary. Okay, so any kind of char, which I try to cook it just enough where it's not too charred, but any kind of char on any meat you eat, the blackness on it, the char, That's carcinogenic, okay, cancer causing. So rosemary actually stops against that. It blocks, carcinogens, anti-carcinogenic. It's longevity. It's just super healthy for you, okay. So that's the main thing, is anti-carcinogenic. Gonna be throwing some of that on there. I use a good bit of that. Don't go light on that. Gonna be putting some organic parsley flakes. Yes, you don't know about seasoning, so I don't put any seasoning other than this. Organic parsley flakes. Organic red crushed peppers, organic oregano, we have organic basil leaves, we have organic black pepper, and then lastly but not leastly, sets it right off. Now, I haven't been able to find some organic yet, but I do want to find some organic. But I did get non-GMOs, the best I could find. Some pink Himalayan sea salt. Just sets it right off, dude. So what's going on here? Other than this, no sodium, anything. All these herbs, health benefits and delicious taste. And then this, minerals, trace minerals in it, so it's health benefits as well, and a little bit of sodium. Sodium's really help with getting a pump. So give that a try if you have a hard time getting a pump, which you should be fine unless you're like cutting a lot, but I still get great pumps, and that's what I attribute that to. So anyway, gonna throw a little bit of this on everything here. Only other time I really use this is when I eat eggs, or summertime I'll use a lot more of it. Basically, the more I sweat, the more I use of it. But other than that, I just use it on my eggs at night. That's the second last thing I eat. Or if I cook some ground beef or any kind of steak, I like to throw a little bit of salt on there. It just sets it right off.